you already know the update 20 came out and we got a ton of new stuff with it. And in all that new content you can make really big mistakes which will slow down your progress and make you a much worse player. So if you want not to make these mistakes and save a ton of time and efforts, make sure to watch this video till the end. Today's shoutouts go to these guys. If you want a shoutout in the next video, just leave a like and tell me in the comments your favorite item from the update 20. First, and one of the most common mistakes I see a lot of players making is eating the newest / hype fruits. For example, in the update 20 we got Mammoth, Sound and Rocket, Kilo, fruits. Although not all of them are new, they are really hyped. And don't get me wrong, most of the times new fruits are really insane and worth getting. But also most players really shouldn't eat those fruits because they should focus more on leveling up and improving other aspects of their game. For example, if you're at the beginning of the second sea and you eat Mammoth, you are going to lose a lot of time. That's because you should be focusing on leveling up, and in that case you should use something like Light or Buddha. And when you realize that you're stuck, you are going to waste everything you have for Buddha. And you will end up losing your Mammoth in the first place. So make sure you focus on your priorities and leave the hype fruits for those who can afford them. Most of the new stuff that comes in updates are items that define new max and are focused for the max level players. And I think we can agree on that. So another mistake is not maxing out immediately after the update drops. We can actually see that in this current update. Leviathan Boss, Sanguinard and Shark Anchor all require you to be maxed out. And isn't it just easier later on? It's much easier to get these items when you have additional 100 levels and their skill points acquired. So that a million more reasons tell you to max out. But a lot of players are still too lazy to do it. So make sure you're not one of them. Another mistake is progressing slow. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean just generally fooling around and not focusing on anything. Testing out fruits, items, and not focusing on important stuff like your level and inventory. Although if that's what you want to do, it's completely okay. But if you want to keep up with the new updates and be competitive, you really have to focus on important stuff and stop fooling around. YouTube and TikTok have huge influence on this. What do I mean? Well, you're constantly watching videos and scrolling TikToks and you're seeing all these brand new metas and glitches, so you have to try them out. But you just end up wasting your time. So try to find a balance between grinding and fooling around. Imagine this. You are rolling fruits and trading the whole year, giving your best efforts to make insanely good inventory. And when the update comes, you trade all of that hard-earned inventory for a hype new fruit that is going to lose its value in like 3 weeks. That's how it usually happens. When the new fruit drops, people start trading their whole inventory for one, so it has really high trading value. But when it loses its hype, it also loses that insane value and becomes normal. Of course, this isn't necessarily a mistake. If you play Blox fruits strictly because of getting the new hype fruits and reviewing them, then go for it. But if you want to maximize your valuable time, then getting the new hype fruits for your whole hard-earned inventory is a mistake. So don't be stupid and save your fruits. With all these updates, we also get a ton of new stuff, which also means we get a ton of new accessories with new insane abilities and buffs. So why would you miss out on these buffs? So not unlocking these accessories is a huge mistake. For example, in this update we got Leviathan Crown and Shield. And just look at these buffs. Although they are hard to get, they are really worth it in my opinion. But since we are talking about accessories, there is also another common mistake. And that is not prioritizing their obtainment order. What do I mean by that? Well, it would be much more wise to get these new accessories first, because they will allow you to defeat the new sea events, rather than like some random second sea accessory. And also, you should make a list of the new accessories and assign some priorities to them. It will save you a lot of time and just make your life a lot easier. If you didn't know, in order to defeat Leviathan you must have at least 5 people on the same boat having the same goal as you to defeat the Leviathan. So another huge mistake that you are possibly making is not having a good crew or teammates. And it doesn't have to be only for updates. There are a million other things that your teammates can help you with. For example, raids and other bosses. But how can you find these teammates? Well, that can be quite tricky. If you play the game for long enough, a few teammates and friends will come by naturally. But if you need a crew quickly for a certain job, then Discord servers and other sort of groups are your way to go. There are groups of people on Discord who will help you out with, for example, defeating Leviathan if you pay them certain fruits. So if you need the crew only for that kind of job, go for it. But I would suggest you to find yourself a nice community or crew where you can work together with people. It will pay off in the long run. Right now you can't really do much about this mistake. How? Well, not preparing for an upcoming update is a big mistake that a lot of players make. And since the new update is not going to drop that soon, preparing for it is kind of useless right now. So, instead of worrying about it right now, we know that in the future when we know that the update is going to drop soon, we need to prepare. What exactly do we need to prepare? Well, every update is a bit different, but they all have two things in common: money and fragments. So if you want to know how to get them really fast and easy, make sure to check these videos out. And that's about it. If you find this video helpful, make sure to leave a like and a sub to let me know that I should make more useful videos like this one. Join our Roblox group, link in the description. Thanks for watching and see you soon.